Good morning, everyone. This is the complete walkthrough of the qualifying round played in the Big Game 9-hole Cup Master Division. This is a completely free-to-play walkthrough, and all you need are some king slayers and luminaries. Before you continue with the video, make sure you have hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel and turn off the notification bell so you can get updates whenever I post my final round videos on Saturday. If you feel my shots are incorrect, the setup is wrong, then you do not have to follow anything I say, and maybe you can consider checking out somebody else. If you have been following me, then you would know that part 3s in qualifying round are not dialed in. However, I have drops on all part 4s, near misses on a near miss on hole 6 and a safe eagle on hole 9. If you follow this video, consider some practice tokens and make your own tweaks, then a score of -16 or lower is possible. Now let's start with hole number 1. For hole number 1, we are going to start off with the P3 and empty position, 5.5 toss spin and 2 bars of right side spin. Adjustment, max plus 15% P3. And here we're looking for a longer rollout, around 365 to 370 yards. You can also get a shorter rollout, which will bring you into the grizzly range. But I have played this drive like 7 times, and out of 7 times, 6 times I was in between the range I specified, 365 to 370. Unless you do something terribly long, you might have a short roll. See that glitch roll we are looking for, 370 yards. Second shot will be performing a fringe fairway check. This one I'm at +0. This is a no spin shot, and you will have the elongated ball guideline going straight down the pin, just like that. For +0, I played this one 90% slider and 25% P3 settings. This one will drop on the right side of the cup, meaning in this wind angle we need a couple of clicks of left curl. I have only seen like 2 wind angles. One is this one and one is more straight, where we don't need any clicks of left curl. So if you are in this wind angle, consider 2 clicks of left curl to come in more center. And that's the drop on hole 1 par 4. Hole number 2, this one we are going to play with our rock and a king slayer ball. One left spin and one left spin and 0.1 top spin. Blue ring touching the rough on top with the red ring touching the bunker on the left, just like that. Adjustment, 1:1 -1. Now if you are hitting the min line, then you are in a tailwind angle, then you will be applying 2 clicks of left curl and 2 clicks under power. If you're not hitting the min line, then you are playing in a headwind and consider 2 to 5 clicks of right curl. Again, part 3s are not dialed in during the qualifying round. 1:1 -1 is the adjustment. For 9.3, I adjusted 8.3 rings. We do come in nicely, but maybe I was a little heavy on the clicks of right curl, so we end up on the right side. Hole 3 par 5. Here we are going to play with our berserker ball on Apocalypse level 5+. Stretch your target to max to have the blue ring touching the bunker on the left. 6 top spin and 1 bar of right side spin. Adjustment, max plus 10% P5, and depending upon the wind strength, we'll be making our push up. For 16.1 miles per hour, I'll be pushing up to top of +23 yard mark. Our aim here is to stop just before the rough and the bunker. Now there are some possibilities of rolling into the bunker on the top, but you will still have a safe eagle and maybe a good chance for the alba if you're able to hit perfect from the sand. And this drive has been pretty consistent, stopping always before the rough. We take nice bounce, clear the region, and we stop here around 500 yards. For the approach, we are going to play EB school method. First, you measure your club at the pin. Now try to play no spin approach since the green is somewhat glitchy. Here I measured my club to be around 85% slider. I play this one 85% slider and 20% elevation P5 settings. Again, this is a no spin method to avoid the glitchy areas on the green. Center and hit perfect. This will nicely hit the pin for an albatross on hole 3 par 5. Hole 4 par 3. Here we are going to play with our quarterback and a Kingslayer ball. However, we are going to start off with a P4 ball at complete P4 min line. Apply 4.5 backspin and notice the offset I make here. Just inside the right edge of the cup. And then we switch to our Kingslayer ball. Adjustment will be P1 minus 10% max. Favor 1159 if anything. Now you will see we will miss this one just on the left edge of the cup. So what you can do is have a little more offset and this will come in nicely for a hole-in-one on hole number 4. Again, all the par 3s have massive wind angle tweaks in my opinion. You might still get the offset correct but still miss, so keep that in mind. So we barely missed this one. Again, P1 minus 10% max. Hole number 5. Again, must eagle under any wind condition. You're going to play with Thor's Hammer level 6 plus and a luminary or the albatross ball. Thor's Hammer 6 should consider the albatross ball. Full toss spin, 1 bar of right side spin. Find a spot, so we have the ball guideline going onto the fairway like that. Adjustment. Max+0 P5, and we are going to push up 10 yards using TH6 and TH7. This is to meet the power requirement for Thor's Hammer level 8, which is 235, and the former two are 232 yard drivers. Then all you need to do is center the ball and hit perfect. No need of any OP, curl whatsoever. We will nicely take the bounce on the pad. Second bounce into the rough and roll out into the wedge range. Shot number 2, you can play your EB School toss spin boost method here. Measure your club at the pin, apply all the toss spin, have the ball guideline going to the hole, very important. Just like that. Toss spin boost method will be played at minus 34% P4 settings at slider. Center and hit perfect. This will nicely hit the pin dead center for an eagle. Hole number 6, we are going to start with the Apocalypse P5 in empty position. I accidentally had the quarter bag and then I had to quickly change to Apoc and then I push it to max, you see like that. Adjustment will be max plus 10% P5 and depending upon the wind strength, we'll be making our push up. For 11.7 miles per hour, I'll be pushing up to top of plus 26. And we'll be applying 4.5 toss spin and 0.5 bars of right side spin. See, plus 26 right there. 4.5 top and 0.5 right. Then we apply a max OP on a somewhat slow needle, trying to hit perfect. We are looking for a drive yardage somewhere around 385 to 395 yards. Shot number 2 will be played using your Goliath at landing position plus at a slider and 10% P5 settings. Now here you will see me make an offset where the tip of the ball guideline aims at the right edge of the cup. You will shortly see, I will zoom in there. You see I zoom in. Now I want you to do 0.2 more offset. So whatever I have on the video, 0.2 more right. So for +7 will be 75% slider, and like I said, 10% P5 settings. You will see why I say to have more offset, because we will miss this one just on the left. Once again, perfect ball. The speed is very nice. However, if we had that little more offset, we will be dropping this one for an alba on hole 6 par 5. So change the offset and a good opportunity on hole number 6. For hole number 7, disregard the glitch on the video. We are going to start with the King's Layer only to know our wind, and then switch to our navigator ball. After that, we'll be at complete P1 min line for our rock, 1 left spin and 5 toss spin, and have the ball guideline going through the hole. Very important. And then we are going to make our adjustment, which is going to be max minus 25% P0 settings. After we have made our adjustment, we'll be switching back to our King's Layer ball. Again, it's a replay glitch. I will have the instructions in the description soon. Then center the ball and hit perfect. And we will take a very nice sand bump, hitting the pin dead center for a hole-in-one. Again, a technical setup. Make sure you read the instructions in the description, and a good opportunity on hole 7. For hole number 8, we are going to start with our Apocalypse and a P4 ball at an empty position. Adjustment will be max plus 10% P4, and after we have made our adjustment, we'll be switching to our King's Layer ball. So start with P4 win 4, then switch to King's Layer, 3.5 toss spin, 1 left spin, and then we apply triangle left curl with Max OP on a slow needle, trying to hit perfect. A great left will likely clip the rough, and great right might not clip the rough but roll into the rough on right. So try to hit perfect. We're looking for a drive yardage around 405 to 410 yards, 408. Second shot will be played using your wedge, preferably EB level 5+. This is a no spin shot. Make sure you have the ball guideline going to the hole. From 408, I played this one 88% slider and 50% elevation, P3 settings. So 50% P3 at 88% slider. And this is a no spin shot. Center the ball and hit perfect. So we'll come in nicely, hitting the pin for an eagle on hole 8 par 4. Final hole, hole 9 par 5. Here we are going to play with our Thorn RFM level 6+ and a luminary or the Albatross ball at complete P5 max, keeping the inner ring touching the rough on right. Apply a max toss spin, 1 bar of right side spin. Adjustment, max plus 15% P5, and then we'll be pushing up 10+ yards. So we pull to +15, and we should be pushing up to top of +25 in this case. There you go. 75% curl to the right with Max OP, trying to hit perfect. The longer rolls will be around 450+ yards. The shorter rolls will be around 430+ yards. The rolls will determine the approach on your second shot, that is how many rings of overpower you'll be needing. 457 in this drive. Shot number 2 will be played with your Cataclysm level 6+. You can also play with the big dog if you don't have cat level 6. 2 left spin, 6 toss spin. Now your important part will be here to visualize how many rings of OP you need in order to successfully roll from the rough onto the fairway pad. Here I was always around 2 to 3 rings. Adjustment will be max plus 10% P5 once again, and then I'll be applying half ball left curl with about 3 rings overpower. Again, if you overestimate, you will roll from the fairway pad into the bunker. If you underestimate, you will likely get stuck in the rough. So consider 2 to 3 tokens, especially for shot number 2. Perfect ball. Take nice bounce, send to the rough, and then roll out. Now here we'll be doing the regular EV school at 20% elevation. Measure your club at the pin. This one I estimated to be around 56% slider. And we will have the bounce on the fringe. Use whatever spins necessary to have the ball guideline going through the hole. Very important, do not keep it short. I do check for the glitchy spots as well. For 10.6 miles per hour, I played 56% slider, 20% elevation P5, giving me 6.9 rings for rapier level 9. Then try our best to center and hit perfect. And we get ourselves a safe eagle on final hole, hole 9 par 5.